Hi guys, and welcome to the first episode of the XVPG podcast with your host, Landy18L, also known as Topo's Gaming. Link in the description down below to his channel. Please check him out, great quality content. And yeah, we have two guests today in this podcast. The first one is Ben Robertson, also known as Dino Madness,
Yo, what's
also
up?
known as Young's Bitch. How are you today, mate?
I'm good.
Good man. Marn, and also the second guest is the sheep shagger himself, Marn. 1, 2, 3, 4. How are you?
Yeah, you fat bastard.
Oh wow. Thank you for calling me a fat bastard.
You're gonna.
So guys, it's been 2 weeks. The season started. I want everyone's opinion. How has everyone's season been? We'll start with Marn because he'll just say shit if he doesn't get his first.
This season, mediocre season. Not been the best season for me, to be honest. Just pick her up now. Second half of the season. There's hope to try and get the best possible place we can set ourselves into, really.
Ben, how do you feel about the season so far? In your opinion?
Could have been better. Our team kept letting us down.
Right. Why's that?
Why is that? No one ever fucking.
Wow. So in your opinion, who do you think's got the best chance of winning the league then? What you've seen at the minute? Mark?
Let's say Young's team, really. Don't like saying it, but it's the only team that's competing. Our high level consistency. Yeah, and the players are reliable, so unlike ours.
Well, at the minute, if you look at this team statistics, one of our players is top of the league, and it's me. The most goals scored.
Well, I don't know what Dino's gonna say about that.
Yeah, I had to look. He says it was my name.
Well, no, you've been golf most of the time, but you've been doing like glitches onto the site, so I'm top goal scorer at the minute. There's been some few incidents in the Everton team lately. What can you tell me what they're about?
Players, really. Just can't turn up. Unreliability in the team. We need consistency, really.
Well, you didn't turn up on Thingo, did you?
Tuesday, no.
Yeah. Why? How comes that?
Well, Andy, there's a place and a time for that. I got it. That's about it, to be honest. Couldn't play.
Yeah.
I was basically having a fit.
Ben.
Yep.
Right. What do you think about the team? Or the Everton team?
The Everton team needs a lot of work if you want to win the fucking this season. First thing, you need to find players that will actually come on for game times.
Oh, I know. I'll admit that it's quite a difficult time at the minute because it's near Christmas.
Yeah, so
But people.
the other teams managed to get their full team together, and it's never stopped them.
True. I'll give you that one. But what do you think needs to be improved, really?
Players.
We all like. I hear there's a bit of there's like arguments in the team what we have.
So I never heard about that. I heard there's banter.
Well, yeah, no, but banter is banter. But we need to like sort it out. Like a lot.
Some teams have their difficulties, to be honest.
Yeah, true. Lads, so What else can we talk about? That's all I want to know.
Oh, you're a good fucking presenter, ain't ya? Your own podcast, I don't even know what to talk about. Alright, let's talk about this then. Who is likely to come top 3 this season?
Top 3, I'm going to say how it is right now.
It's the best 3 teams in the league, really, that can stay
And who are they?
consistent.
I'm saying the top 3 right is now. Bournemouth's going to be winning it. It'll be a fight between second, will be between us and Middlesbrough.
Any thoughts on that, Morn?
To be honest, if we want to fight for second, we have to stay consistent. We have to get trials on which Andy just feels like he can't do because he's too busy sitting in McDonald's eating a Big Mac. I feel like we need players. We need more players. We need consistent players. Once we can get that, we can get the team. We can gel the team. At the moment, we're not scoring enough goals to finish off games than we liked. We've got into many circumstances where we've scored goals, but it's not been enough to win games, and we've been the stacks have been high with the games as well. Obviously, second place, as you've seen, we were first for the most of the time, and obviously you've
Sounds like that's distracting you, Morn. Sounds like something's getting your attention. What's wrong?
Zombies mostly on you, pissing me off, trying to...
As you guys might not know, we're talking to each other on Skype, so if you can all go on Skype quick.
I can't be asked.
So how you think of like teams that step down in this instance?
I think they're a piece of shit, to be honest. Swansea were decent. They had this players, good team on there. It was a good play. I liked the game. It was a very good game. Just bullshit goal, really. Ended up in the back of the net, coming off the player. There's not much we could do. Defensively, today we were a shambles. Defence was a shambles. Everything was a shambles. But aside from that, players wise, we're good. There's just people need to play good. Too many times where we're not playing bad, myself included. I think we need to work around what we need to build, identify what we need to build, and then go on from there, really.
Yeah, I believe that as well. Like, looking at everyone's team at the minute, right? I know you might not be able to check the site, but I'm on the site right now. I would like to know what everyone's key players are, like who you think the key players will be in each team.
Me in goal.
Well,
If I can actually play in goal this
time.
time.
Our team, who do you think the 3 key players are in our team? Who will keep it going?
Don't think we got one.
To be honest, I'm believing if Tonic Dawson turns up every game, I believe he'll boost the morale a bit more around the team.
It's all about we got players, but unreliability. I think we got more than 11 on the roster, but there's no players showing up. Like you said, Tonic Dawson, one player in the thing. Now Dino's have to step in, striker. What if Dino's playing good and we replace him with Dawson? It's a big if Dawson's going to step up to the plate here. He's a good striker and all, but it's the unreliability. Then we could also stick Dino in some other places, like he's been doing good in centre mid.
I'm never both centre mid. I don't know what you're on about.
Could stick him in centre mid. But
I'm back in goal next game.
really, it's about the reliability.
we've also brought in some new players around the team, like XOH Tempers, Kill.
Yeah, which old shit.
Yeah, but where is he? Where was he today?
Dawson. Well, I got a message earlier off him saying like, oh, I've got VFA training, we're in a cup final. Dawson's internet went off today, so he couldn't really make it. And Kilgood turned up today, he actually played pretty well. So we have got a few decent players in the team that can actually boost the morale and try and get us to win more games and catch up
For me, no one stands out. We don't have no training. We only have fucking practice, so like 2-3 games before the fucking games. So of course we can't really expect a good outcome if we don't fucking play with each other that much and don't know what each other's do, each other's plan and play style and all that. We'll never be a good team unless we start learning each other's play styles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Bournemouth was the clinical point of that. They won a season in the first season, obviously. So if we just learn how each other play like a team, play like we actually something on a line instead of playing this stiff, then I think we'll be able to put points in the table. To be honest.
Look at top of league Bournemouth, right? So what do you think their main threat is in that team?
Their main threat.
Yeah. From each position.
Well, it's in each position really. Single out, they got most probably the singly best keeper on the site.
Sparta.
With Sparta, obviously, and then it's the defence.
Joshua Hansbury.
Exactly. Don't even need. Joshua Hansbury plays all over the pitch. Exactly. It's just players. It's just players that turn up every day, honestly, on the VFL, which is most of the competitive thing on the site. So, if you got players like that playing for your team, then really you should be obviously aiming to win the league, like Young has done.
Yeah, true. Looking at the midfielder now, they've brought some new players back in as well, like who used to be in the old site, what we used to have. Darlow, 25.
Didn't realise he was back on the site, to be honest.
Yeah, he's back on the site now. He's played 2 appearances for the Cherries. Also, Weary Bunny.
I know Weary Bunny's a good player.
Weary Bunny is
nice
fielder right now.
And XXI George.
George's class player. Back on XVPG, he was class.
Yeah. And then they've got 3 strikers, but I don't know this guy because he don't play. But the 2 strikers is Fleur Romario, who is Larson, and Young.
Wherever you go, if you have Young, you'd guarantee goals. I think it's the goals are key here.
Well, I can't really comment on that because I've never really seen Young play. So I can't really comment on that.
Yeah, we have though.
Unless you know Young as a player and you're a keeper, then you're obviously going to have a good game against him in goals. But then it's depending on Young can trade up his tricks. He can go near post, front post, top corner, top bins if you want. But it's all about trying to close down more than they do, really, and try and take the ball.
See, I'd say the only way Everton can improve, and pretty much changing the subject now, is we need to have a hard look at our players, and people who don't turn up often, just get rid of them. Like, it's harsh, but we have to be harsh to become one of the top teams on it.
True, I'll give you that one. We're now going to look at Middlesbrough, how their seasons are going there. Basically, between us, Middlesbrough, we'll be fighting for that second spot. So, what do you say about their team this season? Would you say how it's looking? They have like in goal, Mr. Chow.
Never heard of him.
Their team's looking, I'd say, a little bit above average. It ain't unbeatable, but it's going to be a little bit of a challenge if we go against them.
Also, they have like in the midfield, they have some decent midfielder players in Ryan 98.
A lot of them are fan-based, so communication there is not going to be a problem for them, but then it is going to be for us, because obviously we're a bunch of lads that don't know each other.
True.
So
Also with Ryan King X and Saint.
Yes, I don't really rate Saint. I know, like, I'm sorry for saying this, but I don't rate that kid.
Saint's good if you put a good striker up to him.
Yeah.
And wherever he plays, if you got... Obviously Lockett's a good striker, so if you got them two together, what I seen with Young and Saint, best striker partnership on the site last season. So really, if he can recreate this form, recreate it, and then recreate it against Bournemouth when they play, then they also got a chance in winning this league.
Yeah.
So
the strikers what I've got here is Lockett, who is second top goal scorer in the side at the minute.
yeah.
So what do you think about him in your opinion?
I've seen Lockett play back on our sites. He's a good player. I think he converted to a striker for FIFA 17. Don't know too much. But Lockett he's decent. He's not great, but he's decent.
Yeah.
He's good enough to grab goals. That's why he's top goal scorer, obviously.
Well, top goal scorer. No, it's not opinion at the minute though. How our strikers playing. Well, I'm playing at the minute. I'm banging in goals left, right, centre, really though.
Don't know.
At the minute,
Really?
all the stats haven't really been communicated, been up to date yet, so we can't really speak on who's going to be top goal scorer at the end of the season.
It's about really who focuses more, puts their head down and try and challenge for the title. At the moment,
Like,
we're not looking like we're going to be challenging that much.
We're out of the cup, so that's kind of a good thing. Also a bad thing. It's a bad thing because like we're out of the cup race now, so that's pretty bad. But also now we can just pretty much concentrate on our league games.
yeah, that's true, but I don't know really. We could have had both ways really. I wanted a good cup run at the start.
Well, I'll say league matches are more important than cup.
We want to win. We need to get up the league and catch up more with Bournemouth.
We need to get more training. We don't fucking train. That's what we need.
True. But anyway, we need to talk about the upcoming fixtures anyway. What Everton's got at the minute. What are we saying about that then?
Well, who have we got?
We have Man City, who are sixth. Leicester City, who are third.
Man City should be an easy
Arsenal,
game.
who we lost in the cup tonight with, and
They
then
lucky.
on the Thursday.
No offense to Arsenal, they're a good team, but they did get lucky.
We have Chelsea on
I think-
Thursday, who are seventh. Bournemouth, who are first, and then we have Middlesbrough, who will be third, or second at the end of the night. So, on this coming week, we'll have some tough games. How do you feel about it?
It's going to be tough, but we need to switch on. We need to stay consistent through all of them.
The only way you
We
can
need reliability, really.
is by training.
Players need to show up. We need the full 11. Otherwise, we won't be able to compete against Bournemouth. I can tell you that now.
If we don't have a full team when we have a game against Bournemouth, we're just going to get destroyed.
Because last season, what we had, they basically got the same team as last season, with a few extras. Last season, we basically proved that we didn't need a full 11 to beat them. All we had was basically 8 players who turned up every game. We got to know each other more, and we only lost by 1 goal, or maybe took them to goal in the cup. But how we feel this season, we concede too many early goals. How I feel.
I think to the back five, with the defence and keeper included, we don't know our best back five at the moment. Well, obviously I've been in goals. There's been another keepers in goals. and it's just not being good. It's been shambles, really. Defensively, we could be good. We could be better, but there's no. We need experienced players. Players that know how to play the position. Players that know how to stick to positions. Too many players flying up the pitch. As they're speaking as well, we could have a full 11. We could not, depending on reliability again. Players turn up, players go, but it's just that we need to get the right players that can be 100% reliable, turn up to every game, and obviously play the best. And right now, that's not the case.
Moving on from subject, this ain't criticism, but if you could improve this website any way, how would you do it? Like change the look, change the tabs, how would you do stuff?
I first have the badges rendered.
Yeah.
They look pixelated as fuck.
That's true. Talk about that. It's still on a working basis because it's a brand new site, really.
I know, it's a brand new site. So put ideas forwards. They might like young or someone like that might watch this and take some ideas from it.
True, but maybe. But
so if anyone's watching this and you've got any ideas on how to improve the site, leave it in the comments.
Message Young or anybody. Message me.
Leave it in the comments.
Message any of the admins. They'll pass it on to Young to make this site improve better, basically. So if we was I don't know if I really tell you about next season, but next season, like, we've got some big things coming your way. What could improve and make more members come?
Why don't I know about this?
Because you really just turned admin.
Yeah. Alright, we'll talk after this and you can tell me what.
Yeah, we'll do.
So yeah, any ideas on how to improve the website, leave them in the comments, or Andy might link the gamer tags to the admins and message them, and we'll pass them on to the right people. If we think they're good, want your idea, might be so.
Also, right, we've got one thing as well. What is in the off Pro Clubs base? We have a online career mode. What basically is fell to shit in a minute, but because we need the right amount of people who will actually turn up every game and make it more enjoyable, just contact me on Xbox, and then we'll try and get it up and running again for you. Because
for people who don't know what career mode is, Andy, do you want to tell them?
At the minute, it's just sat there and no one's done anything with it yet. No one's said anything about it. So I want to get it back up and running. I enjoyed it like this kind of stuff.
Well, don't tell people what it is, because I don't even know what career mode is.
The online career mode is where you play online friendlies and then you make transfers and everything like that. It's me and Morn, is played it before and we enjoyed it until he.
Oh, you're gonna drop me in the shit then. So I got shit on by obviously thing. But apparently playing 5 at the back, yeah, and parking the bus. It's good. If you get it right, it'll be better. But
yeah,
it's just in the works at the moment, obviously. Everything needs to be in the works. Players need to turn up. Players need to play games. Make the site.
I even message everyone 24 hours before the games. Not even 24, like 12 hours before the game, so you've got plenty of time to look at your messages and say, oh wait, it's basically 40 minutes of your time. That's all you have to do. It's just play 2 games every Monday and Wednesday. That's all you have to do. But no one decides to turn up for them. I understand about work and everything, if you've got work, but it's like after work, just a quick 40 minutes on Xbox, playing your game, there you go, night. But that's what pissed me off about it at the minute. But when we get more people on and want to do it, we'll just get it more improved, and that's how you're going to improve stuff. Got anything else to talk about, really?
Yeah, last week's games.
Last week?
Yeah, last week's games. That led us to be first.
That was on the Tuesday.
Subject to the topic is my keeping.
Oh no, don't even start with your keeping.
Some people might have watched Andy's video on my pro in the XVPG already. I just want to address the goals being scored. I'm not the best keeper in the world. I can tell you this now. I'm not the best.
You know
that. I'm certainly not the worst. I'm good, but I'm mediocre good. I'm not one of those good people who says everything. So, please don't hate me in the comments. Say I'm a shit keeper. Please. I actually want to play keeper again, but
No, that won't happen.
maybe next season.
Yeah, it won't happen. It will never happen. It will never happen. But
Maybe if you can practice and then come back to us like about keeper, like at the end of the season we got a keeper, practice, and then at the end of the season all positions will be available, pretty much. It'll be like trialing again for this team.
Well, it depends what I'm doing next season. I don't know if I'm going to take the manager job next season. I've been manager 2 seasons now in the XVPG, and I really want to break from manager. I told Young I won't go to manager season, but then I decided, do you know what? I'll manage this season, get a decent team, and try and fight for that top spot. What Young thinks, oh yeah, we're going to win the league every single year. It's not going to happen every single year. He's gonna lose his head.
Well, I'll do your deal.
Lose games.
Andy, I'll do your deal.
Well,
If we come either third or second or something like that,
yeah.
You can step down if you want. I'll take over as manager. You can be co-manager. So this team will still be up. We'll still have all the same players. So you won't have to worry about being manager.
Yeah. You know what? I might do that.
Yeah. At the end of this season, though, keep this season going, and next season we'll talk about like.
We'll just have to talk about it more.
Yeah. Next season we'll.
necessarily, we need defenders. though. If we're gonna try and push, we need
The
defenders.
thing is, though, it's hard to get defenders because there's hardly none on the site. And
Yeah, but Andy, we know a lot of defenders, so that could necessarily pop over from other leagues. I'm not saying nick them. I'm just saying talk
I
to
know
them.
a lot of defenders. I know that, but it's willing if they want to join us. Like I know the likes of Ryan James and all them lot. They're top quality defenders, but they just don't want to join.
The problem is when I was talking to people about coming over to VFL to help us out, all that I kept getting messages back is saying weekday sites are dying down. Like more people want to play on the weekends more than weekdays.
True, but the thing about
It's getting cold.
weekends, it's more kids more, because the weekends more adults go out than like teenagers. That's why I think midweek will improve more because of like everyone could play it after work. They've had a stressful day. They get in clubs. They can have a bit of fun.
Yeah, so why don't we do something like weekdays and weekends?
Well, we could try and like improve that. We could speak to Young about
You
it.
could branch out, but then you got other sites like VFL that majority of the players are on, and VFA. So
And also, I don't know
really
why,
trying to bring players over.
like websites like this about pro clubs, why is all websites against each other? Like, wouldn't it be easier if we all got together? So say like VFL for example, they're mainly weekends. So why can't we just go over there and say, right, your weekends, we'll advertise you lot, if you and you lot can advertise us. Help each other's out.
That's more Young to speak.
They-
He's the owner of it, and we need to like try and merge together. We need to try and speak to Gringo about it. It's going to be hard
Yeah.
to do that. We need to try and
Yeah,
get hold of the people. Like
Well,
They
after
already
this-
got a site.
after
that
this,
they've
I'll get
merged
hold of
with,
Young.
I think.
if I told Young to go try and do that, it's all about Young. It's all about Gringo trying to
Well,
reply back.
how about this? After this, I'll talk to Young and see if that's something he wants to do. I'll do it all on his behalf if he wants. Because that way it will help this site grow, and it will help the other sites as well. Like we might as well be.
Yeah, but it's how about Gringo wants to do business if it helps this out more than it does
Yeah,
us?
pretty much. Because like We'll be advertising. They'll be advertising. We have players who just play for this site and not VFL, and
Yeah,
they have.
but
Players what play
they got
on this side.
they got
mainly banned.
they got a main one that they advertise as well on the weekdays, so it might just be conflicting with that. It's basically the one that's biggest in popularity and got most of the top 11 players in there playing. So you see, that's why you see bigger players go into smaller sites to win stuff and then showing it off in VFL and all that to get to the bigger clubs, really.
But speaking of that, we've got some top quality VFL players on our site at the minute. Like Joshua Hansbury, back Bayern Munich, winning trophies. Fluent Romero, who was played for Bruce Leake's team. We have some top quality. Me, no, I'm not gonna say me. I'm joking. No, more like Lockett, who was in the Bundesliga as well. We've got top quality VFL players. If they can bring some of their people they know on the site over to here, it'll make it even better and make it more competitive.
Certainly try and persuade them. But it's who you know rather than what you know, so it depends what their verdict of.
Well,
of
after this then, I'll talk to Young to see if I have permission to talk on his behalf to VFL people, and if I do, I'll start to get to work on that stuff. Yeah. See what we can arrange.
So we don't want it ending up being another Advert HD situation.
Don't expect anything big at the start, like them having us all over their page. Like maybe something like small, but it's a start.
True. Yeah, we'll try and speak to him about it, but the thing is though, Young might not want to do it, Gringo might just ignore him and be a prick about it, but the thing is though, we can't really promise anything big at this time, but
exactly, we're not promising anything, we're saying we can do. I can't promise anything, but I'll give it a try. I'll talk to Young and all that. See if anything can go off of it. If not, no harm done. If so, it might be a good thing. So,
VFA as well, though.
Yeah.
If Young gives me permission, I'll talk to every fucking site.
VFA is the most probably the one you should be getting. They're gonna be the easiest one to try and merge with there.
If we bring someone like the VFA over, I know a few people from the VFA, they might not like me that much, but I can honestly talk to them a bit and just try and sway them a bit more. But it all depends on what Young wants, what he wants to do, and how he wants to get bigger and more management and build more leagues up, so it's like a promotion, relegation battles. It'd be more fun and it'd be more competitive. So no one wants to lose. No one wants to
even if we do this, just picture this. Yeah, if we do merge with like VFL, picture this. Yeah, our top team. So like, say team of the month or whatever, team of the season. Our team of the season against their team of the season.
Yeah.
Like that's a big game. Like it'll have more fun, more opportunities for people.
What we were going to do before something bottled up on it, we was going to do the XVPG 11, like the top players from
All-Star.
Each team, or top players from like each position in like one team, and then fighting, like basically playing other top leagues, and like, you know what I mean, like playing other leagues. But we need somebody who can actually run that and actually will play. Like, I don't mind running it if people like step down, but if they say there's a better striker than me, I'm like, you know what, you two got fun, because I want the best for the website and best to fight and see that she's got the best website.
Like shit, maybe in a few months or something like that, we might have a big tournament, site against site, best of the best. You never know. What everyone has to agree on is these sites are pretty much the future of FIFA. Like EA is a good company, but they don't really give a fuck about pro clubs, because pro clubs is not like Ultimate Team. It don't make them a lot of money, so it's up to us to make pro clubs more fun.
But you got to admit though, what EA's done this year is actually pretty decent. Like with the custom kits, the new
Not really.
player
I
ranking
mean,
system.
It's just
It's all
to
about
stuff you have to
all
pick.
about
esports.
doing these stat things what they used to have. It's shit.
Like, these sites are the future of pro clubs. Whether you like it or not, these sites are the future of pro clubs. And these sites started off at, I think FIFA 14 is when these sites first came along.
Like,
They made
FIFA
this.
13.
that's why the VFL is so big, because it started from the very beginning of pro clubs, and it's just basically progressed. And people's like, oh wow, it's something to do, and they just meet new people basically, and then you'll get to know each other, and you get to become good mates.
90% of people nowadays, like children, people in their late 20s, are always online. So it's a good way to. It's pretty much like a Facebook for FIFA.
Yeah, basically. And this
It
is
is
this is what they do it for. Is basically because it's something what they enjoy as well.
Like, I think that could be a good idea. Get all teams together, all sites together, and have a like big contest. Get along, help reach out other people's sites. If there's new sites, help them out. Just all be like friends. Like the FIFA community right now, it's pretty much fucked. Like if you ever go in a drop-in match and just listen to the way people talk to each other, like the FIFA community is so messed up.
Yeah.
Like so, it's up to people like us to pretty much fix that.
But we could basically get like maybe sponsorships, like as well, to bring a bit more like
Sponsorships will be far in the future. Like it won't be. Sponsorship we're nowhere near sponsorships.
Yeah.
Nowhere near.
But you never know. At the end of the day, they could be doing good.
I think streaming on game days is gonna get the community up in XVPG. There'll be definitely more players because it's going to be popping up everywhere. So if we give away a prize, say like 500k or something for added to a transfer budget every time you live stream, and then you have to give proof then to live stream.
Also, maybe like YouTube. My YouTube channel at the minute is basically growing up faster and faster. I'm on 131 subscribers at the minute, and it's growing basically every day right now. I'm getting more new subscribers and new people.
Exactly. Rexy was a PC gamer on FIFA, goalkeeper, and then he came over to VFL, brought most of his subscribers with him, and now VFL bigger. Not just saying because of him. He's obviously brought some players over because of him. Brucey's brought some players. It's just really advertising, and we really need someone bigger to try and advertise.
I've got about basically since I've joined XVPG, I've gained about 20, 30 subscribers in the past week, and people's actually coming over the site, enjoying themselves. They've even messaged me saying, "Oh, it's actually a decent site. Thank you for like introducing it to them." And I was like, "It's all right. That's what I'm here for." And
the podcast can't see this, but if you look at Skype right now, just to prove that I am gonna talk about this, as you can see, right now I am messaging Young and gonna try and sort this stuff out. Yeah, as you lot can see, you lot can vouch for it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be messaging Young if I can get his fucking thing up. How many times have I clicked this? Are you serious?
Why don't you put it in the admin chat?
Because we're not certain about this, so we don't want like admins to know. Because admins might say it to players and then just be all chaos. I'd rather just talk to Young, one-on-one, leave it to his decision. So there you go, Young. There you go. You lot can see that?
That's true, lads. You just messaged him about it, and we're gonna try and get this like up and running with you guys and see what you guys think about it. So comment below what you guys think we should do more to improve the site.
Let us know if you're behind this idea about merging sites together. Because your ideas, you might not think it, but your ideas do mean a lot. We will be taking a lot of ideas. If it's helpful, then, once again, you will see your ideas on the site if it's really helpful. This site is brand new, so that's one of the main reasons why we ain't got a lot of people, because it is a brand new site, pretty much. I think we're in our second season. Something like that.
Yeah.
So we're still new.
So we started the last season. We started with I think it was 12 teams, and now for the second season we've boosted up to all 20 teams in the BPL. So it's growing faster and faster. So there's no excuses why you guys don't want to make another league, maybe both 12-man BPL or 12-man championship, or if it even goes even faster than that, 20-man BPL, a 10 championship, to make it more excitable for you guys.
That's pretty much all I want to talk about.
Yeah. Does anyone else have any questions? Marn?
Nope, I think that's...
Yeah, I think that's basically it now. So guys, thank you for watching this podcast. I hope you really enjoyed it. Ben, thank you for coming on, mate.
It's all good.
Alright, so guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and yeah, don't forget to register up for XVPG, and peace.